I've been longer without wine because in the first 16 years of my life I wasn't allowed to drink because that's illegal.
Mine was the first 14 years.
Because you were in France and it's legal in France.
No. Yeah.
Since I started drinking, that's probably the longest I've ever been without a drink.
Yeah, I'd have to agree there as well.
Well, it was alright after the first couple of weeks. It was okay. First couple of weeks was a bit, I want to go to the pub. Actually, I was in the pub and I want to drink, but it was alright after that.
I think the worst one for me was when I went out for dinner. And it's the fact that everyone else had a drink. It's just painful to see. I just wanted a drink so bad.
Actually, the worst thing is the lack of decent not alcohol, that's a good phrase, decent not alcohol in pubs. So it's like Coke or J2O, and J2O's rubbish.
I went for the classic of tonic water, so gin and tonic without the gin.
I did lime and soda, but never have a pint of lime and soda. It takes months to do lime and soda.
Asking for a tonic actually confused a lot of the waiters and waitresses because they wanted me to say with something.
Do you mean vodka?
I was like, just the tonic, which is really weird. I think it represents the culture that we live in, don't you think?
You should have ordered the vodka and tonic, and then when they do that, pour in the vodka, but leave in the tonic water.
Yeah.
You just go,
Yeah.
You can have that back, I'm just taking this.
This is for you.
And don't charge me for that.
Lots. My friends, they just said, have one, because nobody else will. No, we won't tell anybody. But no. Principals had to continue not drinking alcohol.
Yeah, so January the 2nd I went to the pub because I thought I'd do it the hard way, and everyone was just like, have a drink, who's going to know? We won't tell anyone. But I had lime and soda water. Don't have lime and soda water. This is my overriding message of this video. Don't have lime and soda water.
I quite like it.
But it tastes of nothing.
If you have like lime juice and soda instead of the cordial.
But it's just like pint lasted me nearly all night, which is quite good because it's cheap. But then you're buying other people rounds. Yeah, I'll get you all a beer while I have this.
So you don't think you saved any money?
I probably did, but not very much.
No. A bottle of champagne and I was like, I'm going to have a glass of champagne, and then I went to a friend's house and they were like, now we're going to have this instead, and I was so disappointed, but I didn't want to be rude and be like, but I've saved myself.
I'm having this.
But I'm going to have a glass of champagne, so I had it and I did guzzle it, to be honest, because it was really tasty, and then afterwards I was like, actually didn't really want that. Yeah, I woke up in the morning, I felt a bit like, ugh.
I had an American beer because I was watching the Super Bowl, so I had an American beer. Unfortunately, I forgot that American beer is rubbish.
Yeah.
I had all these ales in my kitchen and went with this American beer.
Aren't they really weak? Like really like watery?
They're just really fizzy. They're ridiculously fizzy. It's just like drinking pop with added alcohol. So it's just about the next half hour belching.
To summarise, we didn't have a good experience for our first.
No. So the moral of the story is don't stop drinking because your first one afterwards is a massive disappointment.
Healthier, my blood pressure's gone down and I've lost weight and my skin looks better and I feel apparently I'm happier and I'm not as negative anymore, apparently so. I've been told that I was quite negative before.
You've been very chirpy when you come to our office.
I'm always chirpy.
That is true. I have problems with sleeping generally, but I have been sleeping better since I gave up the alcohol, which is an odd thing because you always think alcohol sort of knocks you out a bit and stuff, but I have actually, my sleeping has improved.
I think you've been happy.
I did
on that odd day.
I have felt quite happy, apart from on the odd day when I've sort of not had any sleep or anything, but
I
that's been
just
fewer and further between. Look better, there you go.
Apparently though, if you drink alcohol, you don't actually sleep properly for like the first couple of hours. Like you just fall asleep, you're like, but you don't get proper REM sleep.
Okay.
Apparently.
There we are then.
Yeah.
Health benefits.
Professor Banks here.
Yeah.
I probably would, but I'm going to try and reduce how much alcohol I'm drinking in the year anyway, because I think, especially, well, what I think is quite cruel about dry January is that it's after December, which is the most indulgent month.
January is after December, that is a fact.
It is a fact. And so, yeah, it's quite a big shock. Like you go from like drinking, you know, as you do, you splurge a little bit on your alcohol.
Don't binge drink, kids.
Yeah, don't binge drink, kids. Is you saying that to me?
I was just saying it didn't. That person there. I think that's why it's such a good challenge, because of that. It's just like, but it is a big shock as well.
It's like
it's like suddenly from being excessive, you're suddenly going, I'm not having anything ever again.
Yeah, I think that was the hardest bit for the first week.
February would be better because it's shorter.
Yeah, exactly, and you could like build yourself, like when you're training for a marathon, isn't it? You train,
reduce through January.
Yeah.
Stop in February.
Mm.
Drink lots in March.
Dry February.
Dry February.